Here's Tommy Laidlaw with it for the Kings. Up to Taylor. Taylor bumped and knocked down, and a hard check by Steve Smith. Taylor slashes Smith. The penalty coming up. The Oilers thought they had scored, but the whistle had blown. Oilers. Curry flips it into the King zone. In the corner, Ledyard with a hard check. Drives it behind the Oiler net. Blake with it there, and is he hit into the boards by Phil Sykes. Move in front of one of the Oilers. Keep them from getting out or trapping them in the King zone, and that gave the Kings some 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s. And they're not doing that tonight. They're not able to, and now behind the net, we've got McSorley.
He ran Elliott and Hardy, then bumped into McSorley. I don't know who's going to get the first penalty. I think he's going to get both players, though.
9:43 to go in the second period, and Don Koharski, the referee, going over. Elliott was out, and McSorley bumped into him. Then Hardy came in, and he poked McSorley a couple of times, and McSorley just kind of waited, and didn't do anything, which is kind of a surprise with a 6-goal lead. You know, center ice, Duchesne wanted to get off and couldn't do it. Here's Taylor. His pass up the slot.
Oilers will have a power play.
And the puck is in the King zone. Steve Smith knocked down there. And again, you can see right there, no substitute for speed and skating in this game. And the Oilers are doing it to a T here tonight. Now we've got a penalty. Hardy bumps into McTavish. And
that McTavish, who mentioned that he expects to score some goals. Now we have a scrap. Jimmy Carson and one of the Oilers, Esa Tikkanen. Taylor's trying to help out, and Tikkanen is really upset with Jimmy Carson.
Taylor might get the third man into this altercation. It's against the boards in the Oilers zone, and Sykes trying to pull Muni out. Lowe is trying to grab Taylor from behind, and he does, and drags him down.
Taylor's got one of the Oilers pinned on the ice. Tikkanen now separated. It was Tikkanen and Carson in the original scrap, and now we've got Wells, Ledyard, and Curry, along with, I think, Kevin Lowe in there.
Wells has got Gretzky pinned against the boards, but nothing more going on there.
And of course, all of the Oilers will watch and see if anything develops between Wells and Gretzky. Sykes has Muni, so everybody's paired off. Koharski wanted everybody else besides Carson and Tikkanen to leave the scene, but it didn't happen that way. Penalties will be at 6:34. It started on the near boards. Carson looked like took a run at Tikkanen. They started to push and shove. Then Tikkanen falls down. Taylor comes in, and then everybody paired off. And then we had Taylor, Wells, and Gretzky, Ledyard, and Curry with a couple of pokes.
I did not see what hit him, but Hodges was against the boards. Oh, Smith got checked into Hodges by Sean McKenna, and Hodges was up on the boards right in front of the Oiler bench, and he got knocked down. And he went right down to the ice after McKenna checked Smith into him, and Bob Hodges, the linesman, is still in a lot of pain. Kings lead the series 1-0, but they're behind tonight 12-3. We got a penalty coming up. Tiger Williams got bumped by McClelland, and high sticking is the call. So we'll be right back. The Oilers lead at 12-3. This is the Los Angeles Kings Hockey Network.
Kennedy and McClelland. Well, another main event as we broke away. McClelland was getting the original penalty for high-sticking Williams, and he and Kennedy then squared off. Kennedy got into a scrap with another one of the tough forwards for the Oilers last night, Marty McSorley, but he and McClelland go at it for a while, and they finally are broken up by the linesman. But McClelland was getting the original penalty for getting the stick up on Williams as he bumped him in the corner to the right of Andy Moog. So both players being escorted to their respective penalty boxes. Tiger Williams right there having some words for McClelland. Kennedy still shouting at McClelland over the glass as McClelland sits down in the box, and Tiger Williams still jawing away at whoever will listen. So these penalties will be at 12:35.
Nice into the King zone. Kruzhelnicki trying to get around Wells, and Wells going to get a penalty here for cross-checking Kruzhelnicki into the boards.
Wells lined him up. Mike Kruzhelnicki with a long reach, and Jay just gave him a two-hander on the side of the back upper left arm, and he went crashing into the boards.